History loves simple stories, heroes and villains, winners and losers. In tech, the Apple Newton is supposedly one of the biggest losers, a punchline in the history books. Picture it, the early 90s. Apple's big gamble, a chunky plastic slate that promised the future but delivered little more than frustration. Grainy footage, late-night comedians, and those memes about hilariously bad handwriting recognition. The Newton, a well-meaning mistake, right? But is that really the whole story? Or is that just the front page of a much deeper conspiracy? Let me show you what's hiding in the footnotes. See, the official narrative is just too neat. Apple poured millions into this thing, only to walk away with a black eye. That's what they want you to believe. But what if the Newton's failure was actually its greatest success? What if it was a Trojan horse all along, smuggling a military secret right under our noses? I started digging where no one else would, not in blog posts or company memoirs. I dove headfirst into declassified documents, obscure patents, and the digital shadows left behind at the end of the Cold War. I even trained an AI to sniff out the clues, looking for echoes and fingerprints of hidden projects buried in the Newton's DNA. For weeks, nothing made sense, just static. Then the pattern emerged. Weird overlaps in the Newton's processor, its data bus, and especially its power management system. These weren't just off-the-shelf parts. They matched specs for stuff you'd expect to see in military field gear, not a business gadget. Think about it. That heavy, bulky shell, it wasn't a mistake. It made the Newton tough enough to survive drops, shocks, even extreme weather. Handwriting recognition so bad it became a joke. Maybe that was just a smokescreen, masking a tap-based interface that worked perfectly with a gloved hand. In a war zone, you don't have time to doodle cursive on a touchscreen. And the price tag? Sure, it was sky high for a consumer device, but not if you factor in mil-spec hardware, components hardened against interference, temperature, and surveillance. So here's the wildest part. What if Apple launched the Newton not to win the PDA market but to quietly distribute advanced comms tech to the Pentagon? A failure in the public eye, but a success in the shadows. Disguised as a flop, no rival companies would try to copy it. No foreign governments would bother to analyze it. Mission accomplished, the Trojan horse vanishes into history. After Apple pulled the plug, the Newton faded from memory. But the clues were always there, hiding in plain sight. Its failure was the perfect camouflage, a disappearing act so convincing, nobody looked twice. So next time you hear about the Apple Newton, remember, sometimes the losers in public are the winners in secret. Sometimes the joke is on those of us who only follow the official story. And sometimes history's biggest failures are its cleverest deceptions. Stay curious, question everything, and keep looking for the Trojan horses hiding in plain sight.